Hello and welcome to the Holistic in Houston channel. In case we haven't met before, my name's Haley Fountain. I am a women's integrative nutrition health coach with a specialization in hormonal health, and I'm also a certified yoga and meditation instructor. Today I'm going to be guiding you through a short meditation that is all about allowing ourselves to sit with and release emotions. If you're ready for the meditation, go ahead and skip to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but I'm going to give a short intro and explain what we're doing and why we're doing it. So I have found through the last 3 years of being a health coach that diet and exercise are simply not enough when it comes to healing our bodies. I've worked with so many women who are doing the quote unquote right things. They're eating well and they're exercising and they're getting enough sleep and they're drinking their water, and yet they're still having these unpleasant, uncomfortable physical symptoms that we can't really find a solution for. And when we really get down to it, quite often they have not been nurturing their emotional health. Perhaps they have suppressed emotions, or they're just not allowing themselves to express what they feel, or have emotions they haven't fully processed. And this is something in my life that I have been working on and continue to work on. I mean, I'm just after 29 years finally learning and understanding how to sit with uncomfortable emotions and not reach for a distraction or something or someone to distract me, but simply to sit in it and allow myself to process it and allow myself to move through them. So I hope that this meditation can maybe be a stepping stone for you to start to nurture your emotions, because our emotional health impacts our physical, mental, spiritual health. And if we do not allow ourselves to feel our feelings and experience our emotions, then they will manifest in other areas of our life, often through physical symptoms that are quite uncomfortable. So just a quick disclaimer, I am not a doctor. If you have experienced any major trauma or have a mental health condition, you should always work with a qualified practitioner. This meditation is designed for those of us who are experiencing uncomfortable day-to-day emotions and want to learn better ways to sit with them and process them. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. I want to invite you to come to either a comfortable seat, seated on the ground with your legs crossed, seated in a chair with your spine straight and your feet planted firmly on the ground, or if you want to lie down, if that's more comfortable for you, whatever can help you to feel really grounded. If you are seated, maybe moving any flesh out of the way to allow your sits bones to really ground down into the chair or the floor. And if you're lying down, maybe just taking a few wiggles, organic movements, perhaps allowing the lower back to melt into your mat or onto the floor, to really allow yourself to take up space, allow the ground or the chair to hold your weight, and closing your eyes or bringing them to a soft gaze, whatever is more comfortable for you. Let's just start to notice our breath without making any major changes to it just yet. Just noticing the sensation of the air entering and exiting your lungs. Noticing the rise and fall of the belly and the chest. Noticing the temperature of the air as it enters versus the temperature of the air as it exits. Go ahead and exhale wherever you are fully. Closing the mouth, inhaling through the nose for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 3, 2, 1. Belly expands, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling through the nose, 4, 3, 2, 1. Belly expands, inhale, 2, 3, 4. And exhaling one last time, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allowing the breath to return to a normal and comfortable cadence, bringing your attention to your left big toe, your right knee, your left hip bone, your right shoulder, your left ear, crown of the head, your right ear, left shoulder, right hip bone, left knee, right big toe. Bringing your attention to your tailbone at the base of your spine, drawing your awareness up your spine all the way to the back of the head, wrapping around to both ears, coming around to the face, noticing the space between your eyebrows, noticing your teeth, tip of the nose, tip of the tongue, the chin, drawing awareness down the front of your throat and landing in the heart center. Once again, observing the rise and fall of the chest as you inhale and as you exhale. I invite you now to call forth a difficult experience, a difficult emotion, something you've experienced today, something you may be experiencing right now, a difficult feeling. Allow it to just sit in your body. As you start to call forth this emotion and allow yourself to feel it, try not to think it, but feel it. So often we're trying to think our way through our emotions when there's much more freedom in feeling them. Instead of naming the emotion, I want you to observe it and start to notice, where in your body do you feel this emotion? Do you feel it in your head, in your face, in your throat, your chest, your belly, or somewhere else? Once you've noticed the space or spaces in your body that you feel this emotion, now really start to tap into, what does it actually feel like? Is it sharp? Is it achy? Is it fluttery? Is it heavy? Is it a mixture of these feelings? What does it actually feel like in this space in your body? See if you can visualize this feeling. What does it look like? Does it have a color? Does it have a temperature? Breathing into this feeling. as this vision becomes clearer of where and what this feeling is, imagine a bubble starting to surround this feeling in your body. As the bubble encapsulates this emotion, you notice it starts to float out of your body, out in front of you, floats up into the sky, into the clouds, until you can no longer see it anymore. How does your body feel now? Do you feel light, heavy? What words come to mind? What feelings come to mind to describe the sensations in your body? Continuing to breathe, maybe placing the hands over your heart. Then bringing both of your hands to the sides of your face, using your index and your middle finger to gently start to massage your temples, the spaces right next to your eyes, in a circular motion, increasing the pressure ever so slightly. Taking deep inhales and deep exhales through the nose. And lastly, taking both of your arms out to the sides and then slowly wrapping them around yourself, giving yourself a really big hug. Really allowing yourself to nestle into this. So you can maybe bring one cheek or one ear to one shoulder, maybe even coming on the floor into a fetal position if that feels nice. Continuing to breathe, giving yourself a really big hug. Allowing yourself to feel completely held, to self-soothe. When you feel ready, releasing your hug, placing your hands on your lap or at your sides, taking 2 final deep breaths together. So go ahead and exhale wherever you are, closing the mouth, taking a large inhale for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the mouth, sighing it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more, biggest inhale of the day through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sighing it out. Exhale through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Placing your hands together, palms together in front of your heart center. Thank you for sharing this time and space with me. I hope you feel lighter. Namaste.